Hey, so what are those?
So we changed out the motor mounts. These, the original motor mounts were more rigid, and these give the motor a little more float. They're called float-a-motor. So they let the motor float more. That way the vibration is not transferred to the frame so much. So when you get vibration, engine vibration transmitted to the frame, then that's what's called a bone shaker.
So it's for a smoother ride
Right.
and less wear and tear on the car?
Yeah, I guess you could say that, but mainly it's just more for comfort.
Oh, okay. Comfort is good. What are the highlights of today's installation?
We're trying to get to the point where we can reinstall this motor. It's sitting in the back of the truck over there.
Okay. There it is. The motor. And they do make modifications to it because, again, it was the technology was so new back then, and the speed and everything was just so much simpler and more like a carriage. So the modifications and features of the engine have got to accommodate. It is. Tell us about it. It's a pretty sight. Tell us about it.
Well, he painted it all up, you could see.
Wow.
I just put one coat on it.
Okay. And this is the new clutch plate. That's a clutch plate that normally would go on a V8 motor. So it makes it easier to push the clutch in versus the original Model A clutch.
Wow. All these modifications. How many modifications do you think there are so far?
Yeah, a number of them. I guess these get retired, huh?
What are those?
These are the old motor mounts.
The old motor mounts. From 1929?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. History lovers. Just think about the people who created those in their lives and what they were experiencing back in 1929. The Great Depression in the United States, and my family in South America were not as affected by the Great Depression, but
So do you have these kind of mounts on your car?
Yeah, I do.
the whole world was connected, but not as much as it is now.
They make a big difference?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
So these are the new mounts, these little silver things.
Like this. You get those in a little bit. Like that.
They can purchase newer adaptations because there are a lot of companies that exist for upgrading these historic vintage automobiles. I guess when you think of classic cars, sometimes you think maybe more I don't know, gimmicky or a hobby, but there's so much science in this, so much knowledge, and again, history, and it all has to do with people's lives.
Sometimes I have to get it aligned before and get this in here before I put the bolt in.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of a tight fit.
Yeah, I'm just getting this stuff in alignment here.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry that was a little rapid.
When my picture's going to be taken, I would comb my hair.
If
Where
not,
you're standing, I'm going to need you to be.
okay, I gotta move. If Mont had known his picture was gonna be taken, he would have combed his hair. What hair he has left, he said. And yeah, I think the experts with the automobile restoration are older, very connoisseurs of that technology and probably have a lot of connections back to that era. I guess probably some of them were born about that time. Anyhow, so Mont is getting the hydraulic lift ready.